Good morning, students. Hope you all have attended MCQ on Unit 1 very well. I will evaluate and scrutinize your marks and send you. Next we will be moving on to Unit 5, that is enzymes. We are not going with Unit 2 since if you learn about enzymes only we can enter into metabolism, where your other chapters are dealing with metabolism where enzymes involves. So before going to that we will be discussing about enzymes. So you have to learn completely about enzymes before moving on to metabolic pathways. Okay, so today's discussion starts on enzymes unit 5. In that part 1 we are going to discuss. The contents of today's discussion are introduction on enzymes, properties of enzymes, nomenclature and IUB classification of enzymes. Introduction, properties, nomenclature and IUB classification of enzymes. Coming to introduction, let's see about history of enzymes. Enzymes were discovered by Anselme Payen in 1833 and it was termed first by Wilhelm Kuhne in 1878. What are enzymes? Enzymes are nothing but biological catalysts or biocatalysts and they are proteins in nature. What are the general functions of enzymes? Enzymes accelerates and speeds up biochemical reactions and they aid in digestion and metabolic processes. Then applications of enzymes. They have two different fields of applications in industry and in medical. What are industrial applications of enzymes? Fermenting of wine, leavening of bread, curdling of cheese, brewing of beer. These are industrial applications of enzymes. What are medical applications? Killing disease, causing microorganisms. Killing disease-causing microorganisms, promoting wound healing, diagnosing certain diseases. Diagnosing certain diseases. This is most important application of enzymes. Let's see what are the properties of enzymes. Catalytic property, acts as catalyst in biochemical reactions. Then specificity, that is lock and key mechanism, it is very specific in its action. Then reversibility, both synthetic and lysis reactions it involves. Forward and backward reactions it involves, that represents reversibility. Then sensitiveness to heat and temperature. If temperature is increased or decreased, it may be losing its chemical structure. That is represented here. So optimum temperature only it is stable. Then specific to hydrogen ion concentration, that is pH. It is specific to pH. That means it is sensitive to pH also. If it is changing from the optimum pH of particular enzyme, it may degrade. Then some enzymes require coenzymes for its catalytic action. Then they are inhibited by inhibitors. Coming to physical properties of enzymes, they are colloids in nature or substances of high molecular weight. Then enzymes are destroyed or inactivated at temperature below the boiling point of water. They are destroyed or inactivated at temperature below the boiling point of water, that is 100 degrees Celsius. Coming to chemical properties, catalytic property and specificity are its chemical properties. And catalytic property means it increases the rate of reaction and remains unaffected by its structure. And highly specific in nature, that is lock and key mechanism of enzymes. Let's see about nomenclature of enzymes. It was named by, enzymes were named by Nomenclature Committee of the International Union of Biochemistry. that is NCIUB. IUB is nothing but International Union of Biochemistry. Nomenclature Committee of IUB, design name for enzymes. How the names or nomenclature were started. In the year 1961, 712 enzymes were named by Enzyme Commission. And in 1964, 875 enzymes were discovered and named. And 1972, 1770 enzymes were named. And in 1978, 2122, 84, 2477, and as per 92 nomenclature, 3096 enzymes were named according to IUB. This is about nomenclature, how it was discovered. Let's see how the enzymes are named. It is naming of enzyme has two parts: name of the substrate and type of biochemical reaction. And the name ends always with S, except pepsin, renin, like that enzymes. Other all enzymes are ending with S. Hexokinase. Example, hexokinase. What type of reaction it involves and what substrate it involves. Next, coming to the third part, classification. Classification is based on Enzyme Commission of International Union of Biochemistry, that is EC of IUB. Enzyme Commission only framed this classification, standard classification for enzyme. It is most important, and you will be getting frequent questions, university questions on nomenclature and classification of enzymes. What are the six type of, it has six type of enzymes, six classes of enzymes. First one is oxidoreductases, second one transferases, third one hydrolases, fourth one ligases, isomerases and ligases. This is the order of classification. You should not change the order of classification. First one means first one, because Enzyme Commission is giving for main class, giving exact name for number for main classes, subclasses, subclasses of enzymes. So the main class carries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So subclass of main class will be having 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, like 2.1, 2.2. Likewise, subdivisions, easy numbers will be given for each and every enzyme based on its category. You can observe the examples for better understanding of how easy number is given for each and every enzymes. Okay. For example, see the first one, oxidoreductase. Oxidoreductases are coming under first class of enzymes. So Enzyme Commission number for oxidoreductase is 1. Under that, glucose oxidase is the first enzyme, 1.1. Easy number for that is 1.1. So the subdivision is subclass also 1, main class also 1. Where the specific enzyme beta-D-glucose oxygen 1 oxidoreductase, easy number is 1.1.3.4. That means 1 is main class, second one is subclass of that, 3 is subclass, third one, and 4 represents the third subclass, fourth class. Likewise, 1.1.3.4 is the number for that particular enzyme. So it is easy for identification also. So that Enzyme Commission is provided number for all the enzymes, discovered enzymes. Nearly more than 3000 enzymes were named and classified like this. Thank you all for patient listening. Sorry for late uploading of late uploading of material. In the next class, we'll be discussing about part 2 of enzymes briefly. So today we have discussed about introduction, properties, nomenclature and classification of enzymes. Thank you so much.